What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gage. Welcome to the channel. Today, I have something exciting as I am opening the new Black Bolt Scarlet and Violet set. And this is specifically the Elite Trainer box from the Pokemon Center itself. So I was able to snag a pre-order. Thankfully, it arrived, and I'm really excited. This is a banger set. If you're not aware, this set contains pretty much all of the Pokemon that were in Black and White. So it is a series that is giving tribute to, honestly, one of my favorite generations in the entirety of Pokemon. And there are some really cool arts in here. There are competitively viable cards, so I'm actually going to be sniping a few of these cards for myself to be able to play with friends. And yeah, I'm excited to hop into it. So if you're fans of content like this, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. So I'm always terrible at opening these kind of like ceilings. So I'm just going to use the power of editing magic to just kind of get rid of that so that we can get right into the box. All right, and we are back. So yeah, I was able to get in there pretty easily, all things considered. And so if you're not familiar with the Elite Trainer boxes themselves, they do come with a decent number of contents. It comes with a promo card, a decent amount of booster packs, obviously some energy for if you're just starting out and you need to have, and you don't already have energy yourself. This is actually just a great product overall that contains a little bit of everything. And of course, it comes with some dice, some condition markers, things you would normally find in these types of products. But while it is tailored to a casual audience by including some of those, the fact that it has so many booster packs makes it so that it is very appealing for people who play competitively as well. So yeah, I like that they haven't started to include things like these booklets. The booklets contains a number of different strategies that are highlighted in the set itself. I already see things like Genesect and Zekrom, all really good cards. But if you're a completionist, it also has a little checklist so that you can actually go through and, check off the cards that you have already gotten if you are, interested in seeing what some of the other cards in the set, and it gives you previews on to some of the ones that are more of the chase cards, so you actually know what you're looking for. Oftentimes, it can be really difficult to know whether or not I actually pulled something good that's really valuable, and so it's nice to be able to have an idea on what those chase cards are through the booklet. So enough of the book. I'm going to go ahead and open up the box itself, so I'll just kind of sit it up like this. And you're immediately greeted with all of those booster packs. But before I get to those, I definitely want to look at some of the other contents, just in case you're interested in picking something like this up for yourself. So we have the Thundurus promo card. Honestly, just a solid mon all around. It's got the charge attack, search your deck for a basic lightning energy, and attach it to these Pokemon. Could be good as an alternate attacker. You really just have it. The allure of this card really is the fact that it's just the promo, and I think it is pretty cool. And he's iconic from the actual Black and White series. You are also given the Zekrom sleeves. Pretty cool. Those energies that I alluded to earlier, so comes with a fat stack of those so that you have plenty to be able to play. Honestly, I'm a sucker for things like this. It's just dice, but they are themed in the colors of Black Bolt, so that's pretty cool. I'm a player, so I love the more dice, the better, in my opinion. The condition markers, nothing to write home about. I feel like those are the same that they use for all of their products. And without burying the lead, we are finally at the packs, the main star of the show. Yeah, there is a lot to look forward to in this set. Obviously, if I pull an illustration rare, that'll be cool. But I am also looking for cards to be able to play. So if I do run into them, I'll definitely be sure to highlight those. So yeah, let's just hop right into it. I'm very excited. Been a while since I've opened Pokemon product, but very rarely do I find the product where I want to not only have some of the cards for collecting, but also need the cards in order to be able to play. So a lot of these, the artwork is very beautiful. Always got to love the Pokemon cards. They always go ham. And right off the bat, Air Balloon is getting its first reprint in this era of the Scarlet and Violet TCG. So it's nice because this is just an awesome tool card. It's always been really good. The retreat cost of this Pokemon attached to is 2 less. So normally you would play this essentially in a deck where the highest retreat cost you have is 2. So that way, pretty much attaching this allows you to get free retreat on any of your Pokemon. So in the competitive game, this is very useful, and I'm definitely going to be putting that aside. so that I can play it in my deck. Ooh, okay. And a Conkeldurr. And a green energy. So yeah, in terms of things that I'm looking for specifically, definitely looking for the Genesect. I'm very much interested in the Golden Go deck, and Genesect helps kind of bring that deck to the forefront in making Golden Go a competitively viable deck. Seems really, really fun. Just going to admire a lot of the artwork here. Man, Gen 5. I'm really glad that it's getting its flowers. And also just a really good item card, Pokegear 3.0. Looking at the top 7 cards of the deck. Reveal a supporter. Always good to be able to have alternate cards that help you to search for the supporters you need, especially if you're playing a bunch of different ones. Cinccino, Whirlipede. Okay. Ooh, and a Meloetta EX. So this is actually an interesting card. It has the ability debut performance, where if you go first, it can attack on the first turn, which is actually kind of crazy because Echoed Voice is, while it only does 30 damage, sometimes that could be enough to donk weaker Pokemon that might be in the active slot on the very first turn of the game, which obviously that's not going to happen all the time, but it's just funny that it could. But it also says during the next turn, it actually does a little bit more damage. So if you do end up going first and just so happen to attack with this, it just means that you'll be stronger for your next attack. And for 1 energy, that's actually not that bad. So honestly, not going to be the craziest card or anything like that, but it is just cool that it exists. So I'll put it aside. Definitely want to test with that. There's the code card for you. Okay, I feel like I have had a lot to talk about in just these 2 packs. So this is very exciting. Yeah, hoping to pull a bunch of stuff that I need. Ooh, and of course, Professor's Research, one of the best supporter cards in the game. Put that aside. Ooh, okay, we got a full art Fennel. Interesting card for stall decks. The healing 40 damage for each of your Pokemon. Obviously, definitely meant for more control-y based strategies. I personally don't have a deck where I think that this could be useful, but hey, it could be considered a nice tech, and honestly, the full art is very beautiful. Oh, and the code card there. All right, so I'm going to try to feel like I'm having a hard time actually opening these packs. These packs, in comparison to Yu-Gi-Oh, are like trying to break into a castle here. It's really tough. Emolga, gotta love it. Oh, skipped over a card. And just another basic energy there. Making our way through. Honestly, nothing too crazy just yet, but yeah, I'm really hoping that so some other cards I'm looking for is the Frillis and Jellicent for the Gardevoir decks. The ability to have item lock as long as it's in the active spot is very appealing for my deck, so... Ooh, okay. Oh, so this isn't actually the eel that I was looking for. There's another variant of this that has a really strong ability, so if we run into it, I'll definitely point it out. They got me there. I didn't realize that he had 2 different commons. All right, just a few more packs left. Come on, give me something good. Prism Energy, pretty interesting. As long as it's attached, it provides a colorless energy. But this, if this card is attached to a basic, it provides every energy, but only 1 energy at a time. So it can be pretty much whatever you need in a pinch. So pretty good. I'm going to put that to the side. Rakdos. Thundurus. Ooh, okay. I always love my hollow basic energy cards. I'm actually going to put that off to the side. What else am I looking for? Honestly, not too much. Like I said, there's a few cards that are competitive. If we see them, I'll definitely discuss. But let me just push some of these cards to the side. The Sharp. Ooh, another Prism Energy. Gonna put that aside. And this is the eel I was looking for. So the Electric has the Dynamotor ability, which once during your turn, you can attach a basic Lightning Energy card from the discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. So this is really good in Miraidon-based decks. I've seen some tinkering in Joltik box. So honestly, just really good. This used to be a card that was a staple in decks back in the day in the OG black and white format. So it's kind of nostalgic to see it coming back. Definitely going to put that off to the side. And double eel. Okay. All right. And it's a Pokeball rare. So that one's actually a little bit more rare than it normally would. So yeah, my nephew definitely plays Miraidon. So I might just slide him to eels. Perfect. That was a good box. And we got an Excadrill EX. Pretty cool attack. The 2 fighting energy has piercing drill, do 60 damage. And then this attack also does 60 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has damage counter specifically. So that's, of course they couldn't make it to where it's just like, I don't know. Do you think it would have been too good if the bench sniping did not necessarily have that restriction on it where it had to have damage counters already? Maybe. It's kind of hard to tell, but it would have actually been a lot better than it is right now. Still a good Pokemon, but for the work that you're putting to get into it, it's like, I kind of want something a little bit better. But definitely put that off to the side and got a fire energy. Only 4 packs left. Come on, give me something good. Obviously pulling like one of the illustration rare, the Zekrom card, that would be dope. Okay, the other eel. Energy coin. Seismitoad. Oh, okay. And we got an illustration. This is Tortuga. Yeah, I don't believe this is played in any decks, but honestly, I mean, the artwork is just beautiful. You got to give it up to Pokemon. They really know how to make it so that their artwork really pops and stands out, and they always go hard. And the fact that Gen 5 is getting this treatment, I mean, man, what more could you ask for? And a Haxorus. Got 3 more to go. Still a chance we could get something crazy. Okay, got a Kochu, Snivy, Pidove, Fracture, Lilligant, and we got a Pokeball Dweeble. Pretty cute. And a Molga, kind of dropped the card there. And a Landorus. Ooh, and a Hollow Lightning Energy. I'll take that. 2 more packs to go. We got a Drillbur, sorry. Fungus, Seismitoad. And an Ends Plan, which actually lets you move up to 2 energy from your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. Just a solid supporter all around. You just have to have the right deck for it. Got the Pokeball Beartic and a Reverse Hollow Professor's Research. Pretty good. I'll put that off to the side. And another Landorus. Ooh, and a Hollow Psychic Energy. All right. Last pack. Can we get some last pack magic here? That would be really nice. But honestly, can't even complain given the cards that I have pulled up until this point. I feel like I've gotten a little lucky. Because there could be some times where you open these packs and you get absolutely nothing. Definitely like getting the other air balloon. That'll be helpful for sure. And we have a reverse Rufflet, a reverse Scolipede, and a Klinklang. And man, I'm just dropping cards all day today. And of course, it just had to be on the last pack. So guys, that is going to be it for the video. Thanks for sticking around. Honestly, I think we did pretty good. A lot of these I just put off to the side because they were either pretty or they would be useful. But definitely a highlight pulling the Tortuga. Getting the Excadrill is very nice. I got the eels that I can give to my nephew, and I know he'll appreciate that. And of course, who can forget, we got that Full Art Fennel right there. And the Meloetta EX. So guys, appreciate you sticking around all the way up until this point. If you're fans of content like this, please remember to like and subscribe. I'm getting close to 500 subscribers, which is kind of crazy to think about. So yeah, till next time, GG.